Good morning, grandchildren. I have a new book for you. It's called The Construction Alphabet Book. And you can see it's got all sorts of construction equipment, big equipment. So we're going to read about this together. The Construction Alphabet Book. A is for aerial lift. Aerial lifts give construction workers a boost when they need to reach a high place. They can make it safe to paint a building or to fix a loose wire. Aerial lifts sound like this. Non, 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 eek. And here it is. So a person gets in there and it goes boop, 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 boop. It'll go as high as you need it to go. B is for backhoe. A backhoe is a piece of construction equipment that has a bucket in the front and a hoe in the back. A backhoe is good for digging trenches or loading other trucks. So you see that big thing there? That's for digging the trenches and that's for loading. A backhoe has big tires on it. Titus has sat in one of those and ridden in one before. C is for cement mixer. You can also call it a concrete truck. The truck is filled with sand, stone, and water and cement. The round drum rotates and mixes the ingredients into concrete. When it is poured, the concrete hardens like rock. So there's that big concrete truck. This part spins around and around. This was Joseph Pizzata's book, and he used it a lot. I can tell by the edges of the pages. D is for dump truck. Dump trucks carry sand, dirt, rocks, tree stumps, trash, or almost anything. The driver hits the lever, and the body of the truck lifts up, and everything else slides out. It goes ee boom. There it is, a big dump truck filled with rocks and things. E is for excavator, which looks like a backhoe, but it's not. An excavator usually moves on its own steel track. Scrape. The boom and bucket can swing around a full 360 degrees. Scrape. Look at that thing. It's huge. You see, it has like a hoe that's on a backhoe, but this can turn all the way around in a circle, and it's on tracks, not big wheels. Can't get these pages apart. F is for front end loader. The driver and the bucket face the same way, front. The machine is used for loading dirt into a dump truck. Don't ever ride in this bucket, it's too dangerous. So that big bucket right there, they fill it with stuff and he drives it over and dumps it in a truck. See the letter? F. G is for grader. Graders are mostly used to build roads or to level fields. There is a blade under the body that is set to a certain angle and height, and it moves the dirt. Graders can be used also as snow plows. There's that big flat blade that scrapes things. H. H is for horizontal borer. It can drill sideways. Sometimes it is necessary to lay pipe or cable under a busy highway. The horizontal borer can do that without disrupting traffic. So this big thing drills at an angle and drills a hole in the ground. I is for impact hammer. An impact hammer can smash concrete. It is attached to an excavator or a backhoe. it sounds like this. Boom, 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 boom. And you can see it here chopping up these rocks or drilling holes, and it hooks to an excavator. Remember the excavator that had the big hoe on the front? Well, that's what it does. J. J is for jackhammer. This handheld jackhammer is small, but the compressor that compresses the air and powers the hammer is huge. If you live near a construction project, this is the loudest thing in the neighborhood. Where are your earplugs? Look at him working it. He's chopping up the concrete with it. K. K is for knuckle boom loader. A knuckle boom loader carries construction supplies to places that are hard to reach. It has a special joint that keeps a load level when passing through a door or a window or a doorway. So you see it picks up big loads from off the back of its own truck, and then it can slide them through a window if it needs to. And he's driving it, he's running it, he's sitting there running that. L is for laser. Laser is an acronym for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, and you will be tested on that at the end of this book. Lasers project light in a straight line. They guarantee the tunnels, roads, buildings, and bridges are perfectly straight. It's hard to imagine how the ancient Egyptians built their fabulous pyramids without lasers to guide them. So here is the laser, and it's shooting that red beam toward the man way over there to make sure that that hole is level. Do you see it? Wow, that's pretty neat. M is for mobile rock crusher. Mobile means that something can move from one place to another. Crunch. Do you need some rocks smashed up? The mobile rock crusher will come to you. Crunch, 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 crunch. Look at that thing crushing rocks. So they load the rocks with an excavator into the back. It crunches the rocks up and pours out something like sand on this end. N is for night lights. Sometimes construction companies have to work around the clock all night long. When work needs to be done after sunset, they turn on these lights. Look at those big bright lights there. Do you have night lights in your bedroom? I bet they're not this big and bright. O is for off-road dump truck. This truck is so huge that it is not allowed on a regular highway. It is used in mining. A lot of coal and iron ore can fit in this gigantic bucket. Watch out, the truck is backing up. Beep, 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 beep. And that's what sound it makes. Look how small that man is compared to that tire. That's a big tire with huge wheels. And this dump truck's full. It looks like maybe coal. It's black like coal. P is for paver. An asphalt blacktop road is made of tar and gravel. Tamping asphalt by hand with a shovel is too difficult. The paver was invented to lay perfectly smooth asphalt. Shh is the sound it makes while it puts it out. And there is that paver. That's the paver. And remember, we've already learned about the off-road dump truck. Of course, this is an on-road dump truck, but he's dumping things in here and it's making a road. Q is for quad axle low bed. Quad means 4. Can you count to 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see my 4 fingers? A low bed is a trailer that carries heavy equipment. Some low beds only have 2 axles, while others have 3. A quad axle has 4. So there it is. It's this big trailer called a quad axle. See if you see one on the road somewhere. Well, we're stopping at Q today so that we can finish up tomorrow. We'll pick up with what letter comes after Q. You tell me and we'll find out if you're right tomorrow. I love you.